The moment that Rash Behari Bose started living in Japan, he launched a new operation for his Indian independence movement. Utilizing the experience that he had gained during the time that he was engaged in independence activities as a youth in India, Bose began putting together detailed plans for the Indian independence movement. The movement that he carried out in Japan was far more complex and dynamic than the actions that he had previously been conducting in India. Within just under 30 years, Bose, who had initially arrived in Japan at the age of 29, unable to speak any Japanese, managed to make people throughout Japan aware of the true state of India. He actively raised public awareness about India and strongly influenced the Japanese government and military. There is no mistaking that Rash Behari Bose was a person of exceptional ability. In order for the movement to succeed in Japan, it was imperative to develop good relationships and mutual understanding with the Japanese people. However, in order to accomplish this, it was absolutely necessary for Bose to master the Japanese language. Without wasting even a single moment, he dedicated himself fully to studying the language without relying on assistance from any Japanese people. Through his own dedication and effort, within just a matter of months, he managed to develop a strong command of the language. In fact, Bose picked up the Japanese language and customs so perfectly in such a short duration of time that all the Japanese people who knew him were completely astounded. Bose carried out his Indian independence movement while fully functioning in the Japanese language, a feat that would have been impossible for most. He traveled to numerous cities throughout Japan and came in contact with as many people as he could. He did not miss even the smallest opportunities, and he dedicated himself to familiarizing the Japanese people with Indian culture and raising awareness of India's wretched condition. His eloquent talks, which overflowed with humor, combined with his sincere and courteous demeanor, moved the hearts of the Japanese people. Learning about India firsthand from an Indian man speaking in fluent Japanese was unprecedented and touched every Japanese person's heart. All who Bose came into contact with had a favorable impression of him, and they joined in to support his fight for independence.